From Eagle Magna 3 to Helix 9. Let's get it. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Kevin again with Yerkit Racing. Today we are out here working on the boat again. 17-foot tracker. Little 9.9 on the back. Use it to get around the lakes locally and do some fishing. So yeah, basically what we're doing today, I got a buddy that has hooked me up and let me use his Humminbird Helix 9. It's going to be a vast improvement from our old Eagle Magna 3 here. This one is a side imaging unit, so we'll have that ability now, and it should help us get on some more fish. So today's video is all about installing it and making this little upgrade. So let's get it, guys. Also, if you guys are interested, we have merch up on the website here. You can pick up hats, hoodies, shirts. Go over, find you something you like, man. Support the channel. It really goes a long ways. Appreciate everybody that's been, comment, liking, subscribing, all that too. So make sure you hit the buttons down below to follow along with the channel. It's the best way you can honestly support the channel and help it grow. Share it to all your friends, get it out there for me. Okay, so the first thing we're going to have to figure out how to do is to fish the transducer wire from the back of the boat up here to the console. I feel like that's probably going to be by far the hardest part of the install. Hopefully it won't fight me too much. Got an idea about how I want to try to get it done. We'll see if we can make it happen. Alright guys, so as you can see, I just taped the new transducer wire into the old transducer wire and used that as a way to fish it through. It's kind of a little bit of a process to get it by the cable for the steering, but all in all, wasn't too bad, I guess. Like I said, just faults a little bit. Alright, now we just throw it up here, get an idea where we like it. Alright guys, so we got the Helix 9 mounted to the boat. We're using this ram mount. It's a pretty cool mount. Allows it to swivel all around. Pretty easy adjustments to it. Really happy with that. It's going to allow us to see the graph whether we're sitting in the driver's seat or up on the front of the boat. Either way, we'll be able to take advantage of the Helix. So pretty happy with that. The only thing left to do now is we have to run the power wire. We already have the wires ran up to this point where the old Eagle unit tied in. So we're just going to break it loose here, tie these wires into this spot, and we should be good to go. We'll turn it on, see, make sure everything's working. Alright, well that's one way to connect them. Not going to say it's the preferred method, but it's one way. They've used some wire nuts in here. Typically prefer a little more solid connection than that. Might have been why we were having some issues with vibrations every once in a while. It didn't want to work correctly. Alright, so now that we have power ran, we have our cable ran for the transducer. We've tested it, made sure it turns on. The only thing we have left to do is to mount the transducer to the back of the boat, so let's go make that happen. Alright guys, so ran into a slight snag with it. The new pattern for the transducer mount was not the same as the old one. It's a little bit narrower width. As you can see, I have 3 holes here. I went ahead and drilled this other hole in the middle there. That'll give us the correct pattern for the new transducer, and we're going to have to come back and take the TIG welder and just kind of fill that hole in. Shouldn't take but a second, but just something else we got to do to it. So I'm gonna knock that out real quick and then bring you back. test fit our bracket. Ought to work out pretty nice. Alright, so it's the next day. We're back out here in the garage again. I wasn't really happy with the way it was going, trying to get the screws into this thing. I don't know why. Maybe they did it before while they were building the boat. They installed the original mount or something for that old transducer. But the placement of those holes is absolutely absurd. It's pretty ridiculous. It's all the way down. It's tucked up right beside some foam. You can't get your fingers in there to it to really hold anything. Almost impossible to get the nuts back on the bolts. We're going to remedy that problem. I am tired of fighting it, and I won't do it anymore. They sell some blocks to mount transducers on the back of your boat. You use like the 3M adhesive 5200 and sandwich it to the boat. It's probably a good, it might even be the best way to do it. I'm not sure. Honestly, I haven't really done this before, but I'm going to go a different route. Like I said, I'm tired of fighting this thing, so for me, I think what I'm going to do is actually weld up the two holes that are there left in it now, and then we're going to take this piece over here that I have mocked up, a little piece of aluminum rectangle tubing. I'm going to cut me the same, I think it's 11 3/4 inch that the transducer blocks normally are. It's bigger than I need it to be, but they make them that size for a reason, probably so you can have spots to mount multiple transducers if you want to. So I think since that's how they do it, I'm going to stick with the same length. That'll give us a spot to do whatever we need to do in the back coming up in the future. We should be good to go. So that way, also, I won't have to worry about any leaks. There won't be any holes in the boat itself, which, in my opinion, is probably better. So that's what we're going to do. We have our block made for the back of the boat. Now we just got to go over, we got to plug weld the two holes that are there now, grind them back flat, set this up there and put a couple stitches on it, and we'll be good to go. Alright guys, we got our new plate mounted up, welded on, just did a couple little stitch welds on it. Be plenty strong for what we need. So now the only thing left to do is to bolt the transducer on and test this thing out. Alright, let's check the transducer clearance, make sure we're good there. Yeah, we're in good shape. Good shape. Alright guys, so we're back out here on the river. We've got our unit installed, the Humminbird Helix 9. We're going to get ready to flip you around now. We're going to turn the unit on and see if we can do a little scanning with it and maybe see some structure under there. Let's try it out. It's kind of a overcast day. We don't really have long to fish. Probably looking at, you know, maybe 2 or 3 hours at the most before the rain really comes in hard. We do have our rain gear with us today, but I'm not sure that I want to really be out here too long in it. So we're just going to run up a little ways and try to see if we can get on a couple of fish. It's been probably about a month since I've been able to get out in the water, and yeah, really looking forward to trying to, you know, set the hook in a couple fish. So we hit the exit button there. Alright, so our charts seem to be working. Just kind of ease along here. We'll see if we can see anything. I need to speed up a bit for the side scan to really give us a good picture. That should be pretty good right there. Let's see. So we just passed over a little brush pile or something right there. Stump, maybe. Marking some stuff over here, kind of up in the water column off the left side of the boat. Not really sure. It may just be trash. We just had a big storm come through, so not really sure there. Hadn't had a lot of time to play around with the sensitivity settings on everything. See, we got what appears to be a laydown down there, some logs on the bottom. Again, passed over a group of something there. It looked like a little school of something, maybe. I don't know. Definitely need more time on the water reading this unit. Something that I definitely need to get better at, and hopefully will be getting better at here in the near future. It's the first time I've ever really had anything. I know that this is the first time I've ever had anything with side scan, and outside of, you know, being on a buddy's boat and using his stuff, this is the first time I've had anything really decent at all as far as down imaging. So like I said, I need some time with it to try to figure it all out, but pretty excited about it. Just gonna go a little bit further here, see if we can get a few more things to pop up on the side scan. This is a tight little waterway here that we have. It's a lot of stuff underneath the water, so you really got to be careful navigating through here. We usually come through here quite a bit faster than this, but I know around the bend it gets pretty shallow, and you just got to be able to know where the right line is. I have gone over there and got into some real skinny water, so just kind of be careful out in this area for sure. I would think with that there would be a whole lot of stuff on the bottom. I know there used to be a spot right here. I think it's been, you know, a few years ago there was a spot right here you really had to go extremely careful. I guess somebody came through and cleared it out, but I noticed that when I started coming back into this area last year that, you know, that this area seemed to be a lot easier to navigate than it used to be, so that's good. Bottom seems fairly clean compared to what I thought it would have been through here. I'm not really seeing the big laydowns and stuff that you know, I thought would be in here. Like I said, I know it seems like some stuff was cleared out, so maybe more of it was taken than what I thought. Looks like we got some harder bottom maybe over there to the left hand side. Got a strong return coming off of that. I didn't think we had a lot of rock bottom in here, so maybe that's like, I don't know, maybe it's clay giving a harder return. I'm not really sure if that would do that or not. Maybe if you know, if you know a little bit more about it than I do, maybe drop it down in the comments. Let me know what I'm looking at. But anyway, you can see that we do have indeed the unit working, so that is a success. Again, guys, I appreciate y'all following along with the video. Means a great deal to me that everybody jumps on and watches these videos. Comment down below. Like I said, if you know more about what I'm looking at back there with that hard bottom area, that strong return, let me know. Maybe it is rock. But anyway, let me know down in the comments. Go ahead and if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. We appreciate that too. If you're interested at all, we have merch up on the website, which I'll link down below to the Spread Shop site. We got hats, hoodies, t-shirts, stuff like that up there. So go over, check it out, find you something you like. It definitely helps us out a lot. Small budget here, so every little bit definitely helps, and certainly appreciate it. So anyway, guys, until next time, take it easy and God bless.